Hello, basketball coaches and basketball players. My name is Alan from Alice Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that you could run and some of the types of drills that you could run with a team that's just starting off, well, basically beginners at basketball. So I'm going to list off my top things that I would go through with my team. So number one being ball handling, dribbling drills. Dribbling drills are very, very important, especially at the younger age, but especially at the beginner level. Now, the number one reason why I say this is because if you are coaching younger players or beginners, the one thing that you do most in basketball, other than defense, is dribbling the ball. You need to dribble the ball to get the ball up the court. You need to dribble the ball to be able to score. And if you can't dribble the ball, then the other team is just going to be playing better defense than your ability to handle the ball. They're going to steal the ball, and they're going to go in for an uncontested, possibly fast break layup. So that is why I say ball handling is number one over defense, and defense makes number two on my list. Because with ball handling skills, if you can't get the ball up the court, then your defensive abilities are not going to be doing too much. If you've got three players on the other end of the court, you get a turnover and they're going 4-on-2, 3-on-2, or 2-on-0. So that is why I'm saying ball handling skills are very extremely important. And if you're coaching a beginner level team, those are some of the drills that I would focus around. Second is defense. Again, defense wins championships, but defense, you have to keep in mind, and if you can, teach your players this and try and instill this mindset into your players, which is if you've got the ball for a longer period of time than the other team, you're going to win. So, if you're on offense more than the other team, if you are able to steal the ball, run your offense more than the other team, and because of your defense, they're unable to ball handle and dribble the ball, you're going to have a very huge chance to be able to win the game. And when you win, of course, it's a lot of fun, but defense is becoming more and more popular in basketball, which is a good thing. There was such a long period of time where if you were talking to a coach, 80% of them were saying three-point shooting was my number one skill. Never was my number one skill that I always used to teach players. It was always ball handling, defense, and then shooting, which goes down to my third point. And my third point is shooting. Being able to shoot the ball is very important. Obviously, you need to get points to win a game. And to be able to win a game and to get points, you need to know how to shoot, whether it be close to the basket or farther away. So, what I like to do in practice with beginners and for players who are younger is to do ball handling skills, ball handling drills, and then if you're able to, you could even mix in ball handling drills and defense drills in something like a zigzag type of drill where you've got one offensive player who is dribbling the ball and then a secondary player who is playing defense on that ball handler. It's one-on-one zigzag down the court. If you want, you can use pylons and whatever else. Then you can add in separate drills, stuff like a single player against two players, but that's sometimes later on. If you want, you can go check out my custom basketball practice plan, especially if you're a beginner coach. Something definitely to go check out, and I can help you with basketball practice planning, game planning, as well as just the overall mindset and questions that you may have as a new, possibly beginner coach. Now, going from dribbling as number one, dribbling is number one, defense is number two, shooting is number three, rebounding is number four. Again, something that Kawhi Leonard said last year in the playoffs, which was board man gets paid. That just basically means the guy who can grab that rebound. he's going to get paid. If he is getting 18 rebounds a game and only 2 points, I can guarantee you he is going to get some kind of a scholarship or payment from some team to play for their team, because if you're getting rebounds, whether it be on the defense or offensive glass, that's going to be highly desirable. And as a coach, you can teach your players how to rebound the ball. Just think, you could have some of the best rebounders on your team. If you're starting with a very young team, you could be getting and out-rebounding the other team by 20, 30, 40 rebounds or more. And if that happens, that means that if they're shooting the ball, then you're only allowing them to take one shot before you're going back on offense. Meanwhile, if you're on offense and you're grabbing the rebounds, that means that you're going to have even more time with that basketball in your hand, which means that you're going to have a second, third, and fourth shot opportunity, which is absolutely fantastic and something you need to capitalize on. Those are the 4 biggest things I would work on. Defense is, of course, very important and near and dear to my heart, because I've got a couple of basketball defense books. One that is being developed right now, which is the 4-1, as well as one that has been working for a ton of coaches. It's called the 1-4, the Unbeatable Basketball Defense. Basically, it's a double team from the free throw line and below. So go check that out, and I will see you guys again later on today for the second video of the day.